Good morning, students. Into into in yesterday lecture, we have covered about the channels of distributions in international market. Now, in this lecture, we are going to cover the promotional decision which we are going to take internationally. Promotion, or you can say marketing communication also, refers to all form of communication that the international organization use to establish meaning and influence buying behavior among existing or potential customer internationally. I hope by this definition you definitely understand what exactly international promotion decision means. Means whatever means you are using to convince the customer or to make a positioning of your brand of your product in the mind of the customer are considered under international promotional decision. The basic objective of this is to make a potential customer aware of your product. जो प्रोडक्ट आप लेके आ रहे हैं मार्केट में उसके बारे में उनको अवेयर करना, उनके कुछ अगर यूनिक फीचर्स हैं, it means you are going to help them in explaining them the unique feature of your product and to pursue them to buy that particular product or to improve the image of your product or your company or your country. It means the overall process, your overall activity that you are going to take, its main objective is to create awareness about your product or to help in maintaining the positive image of your product and services in front of the potential customer or existing customer. Promotion in foreign market is a much more difficult task than promotion in a domestic market because each country have its own social and cultural environment, their law and you can say the custom, tradition, the business practices regarding trade promotion is also differ from country to country. Suppose a foreign company advertise in Japan that making cake with this cake mix is very easy as easy cooking rice. Okay, राइस कुक करना से भी ज़्यादा इजी अगर आपके लिए केक बनाना है by using this particular cake mix. But maybe this type of advertisement offended the housewives of Japan because they feel that cooking rice was a skill task. Fine. So we need to understand all the basic business environment, the culture, their social economic environment, what are the laws related to before adopting any means for promotion in international market. Clear? Now the international promotion mix. In international promotion mix, we are using it consists of four major elements like advertisement, your personal selling, sale promotion, and public relations. Difference in marketing environment may require a variation in this product in this promotion mix also because one measure may be effective in one foreign market may not be effective in another foreign market. So it is very necessary to have a deep knowledge about that. Like suppose we take advertisement first. The main decision involved in international advertisement is related to the market, the message, the media, and their management. Fine. In market, suppose we are taking decisions to be made is whether to go for standardized or localized advertisement. Standardized or global advertisement means you are using a same copy, theme, or illustrations internationally. Means there is no change in particular advertisement. But in case of localized and nationalized advertisement, it involves separate advertisement for each and every market. Generally, company standardized advertisement is possible in case of a global product, a global market. Fine. And in other case, we can say the localized advertisement become necessary. Then the message. we are giving an advertisement, the word, the picture, or other information that contain in your advertisement should be appropriate according to the target audience. टारगेट ऑडियंस को ध्यान में रख के ही आप अपने मैसेज को कन्वे करेंगे और डिज़ाइन करते हैं. द मैसेज मस्ट बी in tune with the culture, social, economic, and other conditions of the market. Fine. And then the media that you are using, selection of media and the frequency of advertisement is also depend on your advertisement budget. What and how much budget you have. Suppose consumer goods industry, they spend more on in advertisement, but industrial good industry is not going to invest as much as consumer good industries. And there are several external or internal factors also that guide or may influence the decision related to media, like your financial position, advertisement objective, and level of competition what you have over there, and number and location of the customer also, availability of particular media, and most important, the government that allow that particular media or not. All these things you need to consider in this. Basically the choice of media is depend on the cost and availability and the restrictions over there. And cost of media is different in different countries. It's not same. And the media reach, you have to focus here कि किस मीडिया का कितना रीच है, मीन्स नंबर ऑफ पोटेंशियल कस्टमर जो उस पर्टिकुलर एडवर्टीजमेंट को नोटिस करेंगे, दैट मीन्स मीडिया रीच and the media availability is the extent to which the needed media exists in locality, ठीक है, in their particular local market. So you need to observe this two terms also, the media reach and media availability, before choosing any media. Then the management is also important. कि advertisement management involves the overall control or overall activity that is related to your advertisement. In international firm, you can opt either for centralized or for decentralized setup. In case of a centralized setup, means all advertisement decisions are taken by the head office, and in case of decentralization, the decisions are taken by the local unit of your foreign market. So in advertisement you need to understand all these things. Basically the global firm, they global firm with global brand, they prefer a centralized setup. And when social, culture, economic, and your competitive difference are there, and there's a very significant difference there, then we go for the decentralized setup, because that mode is more effective in that particular case. Then the second is, one is a personal selling. Personal selling is more effective method of promotion, particularly in case of a technical product of a high unit value in a, you can say, the concentrated market, because such market need a such product need a proper demonstration and explanation for the sale. And personal selling is also cheaper, if we say, is also cheaper and necessary when the availability of media is restricted, and the market value of market value the personal relation. You remember we have talked about the feminine and masculine culture. If we have a feminine culture, it means we go for a personal selling. Then the sales force availability, if the sales force is available at low cost, we go for personal selling because it have a great impact. And a salesperson have a different way for personal selling. Maybe they have a meeting with the prospect financial market over there, a local salesperson, yeah, company salesperson, they can meet for that, or they can meet prospects in a trade fair or exhibitions, or they can visit the foreign buyer directly. So these are the techniques that they can use in a personal selling. Then next method is the sales promotion. In sales promotion, we are using samples, free gift, price contacts, or you can say the coupons or money refund offers. Like all these are the form of your sales promotion, and these are very effective for introducing any new product. And sale promotion is also effective in increasing the sales volume of low unit value product who have a great competition in the market. At that time, the sale promotion technique play a very important role. And there are several psychological, you can say cultural or legal restriction on the use of sales promotion. Excuse me. So we need to observe all these restrictions also. Then the public relation in international business, for international promotion, public relation play a very important role for sustainable and a very you can say friendly relation. Very much efforts is you need to maintain or to develop or improve company or product image. And means whatever technique or whatever method you are using over there to make your product or company image better in a positive sense, it comes under your public relation. Basically, generally we see that international firms have a negative publicity. Therefore, they have to portray themselves as a good citizen of that particular host country. And they have to contribute in the host country public health, education, their wildlife, their environmental protection, etc. So it create a positive image in there. And local media also play a very important role if they use a positive news there. And like for suppose we take the example of Microsoft, they sponsor a computer education in schools in India that create a positive image for that Microsoft. So all these things play a very important role in creating a international market for our product or our services. So students, this is all about the in this unit. In our next lecture, we are going I'm going to take your test, so be prepared for the test. Thank you students.